So this video is going to be about several requests where we are tasked to get the output of our scripts in a specific format. For example, I'll show you here in the screen. I'm tasked with getting the output of sys.sys databases in a text delimited form. Now, for those who don't know what text delimited is, it's just that the output is being exported in a text format, and instead of comma, everything is delimited with a tab. So once I save this, I'll show you how it looks. Okay. Now, if I go and open this file, you will see that uh, this is how a text delimited output looks like. Now, these may be required in some cases. Some other companies or vendors require these kind of formats, maybe to run in their own systems. And in general, if it's a one-off script, there's not much of a problem. However, it becomes a tedious task when we are supposed to run like 100 of these scripts. So today I'm going to automate that whole process, and I'll reduce the entire effort down to just one click. And once you do that, you will be able to get the output rather very quickly, and you will be able to increase your efficiency. To do this, I have made a new folder, and I'm going to create multiple folders. One would be input, where I'll be placing the scripts that needs to be run, then the output folder where my script output is going to come. Now in my PowerShell, I have mentioned the file path for these scripts where I will be placing them, and afterwards I am going to call that file and get the total number of files, because I'm assuming that there can be more than one script that will be placed in that. So I'm going to use the file path as a path, and then I'm going to select name, then I'm going to select the object, again name, and I'm going to do a not match because I don't want to, for example, underscore output is my method. So whenever I'm placing, although I'm using output as a folder, but what if accidentally I place an output script here uh, that was not intended to run? So let's just be safe than sorry. So now I'm going to write everything as a script, like in the scripts variable, it's going to keep the name of the files. Now I have one file that is called script1.sql, and I'm going to write one script here. Select star from sys.sys databases. It's a very common script to get the information about databases. And when I run it, something's wrong. Okay, give me 1 minute. Okay, so yeah, so when I check with the script variable, I can see that the name is there. So now I'm going to fast forward it. It's very basic stuff, and once I'm done, I'm going to show you. I've also written a second script in which I made sure that I placed some enters in the script, because what happens is PowerShell may not identify multiple line scripts, and I'm going to assume that as a scenario in which it won't give out errors early on. So there's that as well. So now I'm assuming that there's always going to be multiple scripts in that location. Even if there's just one script file, it's still gonna work. So there's no problem over there. Again. Okay, now I'm going to read all the contents of each script file, and I'm going to place them inside SQL1 variable. And now I'm also going to define the output file. Here what I'll do is I'll pick the same path, edit it to point it towards the output folder, and then I'm going to add the script name plus that underscore output txt syntax. In that sense, I'll be able to identify the output file as is, and I'll be able to send those files to the requester accordingly. Now, in order to do that, I have to get rid of the formats that may exist on the input files, because we don't want like script1.sql or script1.txt underscore output.txt. That's going to, get a lot complicated. So I'm just altering that using the split function. And now I'm going to invoke the SQL cmd command. Oops. Yeah, there you go. Okay, perfect. So I'm getting the output in the PowerShell console. Now all I need to do is I need to configure it in a way that it would give out the output in a text delimited manner. So I'll be coding the rest accordingly. As you can see, this was the text delimited file back there. And now I'm going to be working on the second script that was causing errors for some time. To fix that, what I will do is I will create a new variable, and I'll be keeping those inside at double quotes. And with doing so, what it will do is it will convert all the multiple SQL statements into a single line. Now both the queries succeeded, and as you can see that script 1 and script 2 both are giving the relevant outputs, and yeah, that's a success. Now let's assume that our script 2, that is a multi-lined, it also have some comments, and if we are going to convert our multi-line script into a single line, ideally it's going to fail again, because if I have to run the exact syntax, if I want to check what exactly is being run on the SQL Server, we find that this is how it's happening. Select star from commented, this is example comment sys.databases. Well, that's a failure, and now we have identified a problem. So in order to fix that, I will be trying to find the comment search item, and then I'm going to remove everything that's on the right side of that particular delimiter. So yeah. and our script succeeded, and it's removing all those common sections. And let's see if we have a different sort of comments on our script. So let me just clear the output. Now, okay, this is a one-liner script. It's all right. No, okay. So for example, if I place a slash star and hello, 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 star slash. Now it's a no-brainer. We are closing these comments with a slash star. We don't really need to do anything. The script is still going to succeed, and we are going to get our desired outputs. So this was how you can automate text delimited output for any number of scripts that you want to run against a single SQL Server instance. Hope you liked it. You can download the scripts from my blog. I'll leave the link in the description. Uh, have a good day.